What's up, guys? Kevin D here. Today I want to talk about something I've been getting a lot of questions about recently, and that is niche selection. Now, when people mention niche selection to me, I kind of don't understand it. It doesn't really matter which niche you're in. And let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, as long as you're in a profitable niche, and they're everywhere, we're surrounded by profitable niches. Okay, it's really not a difficult thing to go and find a niche that products are selling in. Make money online is always going to sell. Health, fitness, self-help, self-development. You're surrounded by money. Okay, now what is important? You go for a niche where you feel comfortable. And you're slightly passionate about. I'm not saying you don't have to make this niche your life, just slightly passionate about the niche. What is important is making sure you conduct your niche research properly. Okay, now in my opinion, this is the number one reason why people don't go on to take any action on what they're doing at all. There's numerous issues surrounding it for people. They just don't want to do the work. It is time consuming, but once you do it once, that's the basis for your entire strategy from then onwards. So what I would suggest doing it's very simple. To be honest, we have the tools now where all these things are done for us. These things are done for us. Facebook Audience Insights. Okay, that tool will give you the capability to do everything that I'm talking about here, without any sort of expert knowledge or anything like that. What you do need to do is have a little venture into to Audience Insights. Okay, now what you need to know, and what I can't give you, is you need to know your top 3 competitors. Simple as that. Top 3 competitors. Once you have your top 3 competitors, what you're going to look to do is visit those competitors. Okay, visit their blogs. Okay, visit their Facebook pages. All right, now the first thing that you need to do is find out which language they're using. Okay, so which buzzwords are they using? Are they using certain words in the advertisements, in the squeeze pages, in the blogs? Now I want you to open a Word file and just create a list of those words. Now save this file for future use as well. But you create a file like that. These guys have tested, they position themselves the same way that you're going to position yourselves. Do you see? The work's done for you. These guys have tested and tested and tested. Okay, if they're successful competitors, which if they're your biggest competitor, then they should be. These guys have tested rigorously, guys. They've tested rigorously. So just piggyback off of what they're doing. Okay, use the language that they're using. Now, you can't go and steal someone's entire ad copy. It doesn't work like that. You'll get called out on that. 100% you'll get called out on that. Don't do that. Okay, but take the buzzwords that they're using, incorporate them in your own ad copy. And these things have already been researched, and they know what hot buttons their target has, and their target is your target. Okay, enter a competitor name in Audience Insights on Facebook. If you do that, you can go to the page likes section, which I believe is one to the right. Go through there, down to page likes. Guys, this tool is giving you other things that this target audience likes. It even gives you lifestyle. There's a section called lifestyle. It tells you, what these people are doing with their lives who are interested in your competitor. It tells you what the habits are. It tells you what the family life is. It tells you what age they are. It tells you what job they have. It tells you all of this. So that really enables you to dig deep inside the head of your prospect when you're constructing your advertisement copy. That's the biggest thing. So straight off the bat, you've got buzzwords that work for your target audience. You've got lifestyle indicators of this target audience. You've got personality habits of this target audience. You've got jobs of this target audience. So that will construct some sort of idea of what kind of person, if there was a perfect avatar, if you like, standing in front of you of who would buy your product. You know, this is going to go a long way towards defining that person. What else you need to start doing is visit the blogs of these competitors. Okay, now look at the comments on the blog. You know, which problem across the board, which is the biggest problem for this market, for the market that your competitor is targeting and you're targeting. You know, gather through comments, copy the comments, paste them into a Word file, gather what the biggest problem is for this market. By doing that, you know, you can go after, don't go after, you know, little problems that flare up now and again, because you've got no scalability then. If you can target the biggest problem across one niche, you can scale out. You're looking for 80%. What's 80% of that target audience? What do they want to know? You know, that's the way to look at it, guys. Then you have true scalability. Okay. What else you need to do? Your competitors. So land on a page, opt into their list, okay, and see what their funnel is like. Okay, now I know you've probably heard that a million times before, but I want you to draw out the exact model that they're using, because if they're using it, it works. They've tested it rigorously, and they're targeting the same people that you're targeting. It works. So write down the model. I'm not talking specifics. I just want to know, you want to know, you know, which model are they using? Are they going from an opt-in page to a webinar registration? Are they going from an opt-in page to a video sales letter and then an upsell? Are they going to an opt-in page, lead magnet, deliver to your inbox, you know, and then just following up that way? What are they doing, guys? You know, what are they doing? If 80% of your competitors, you know, even if you only look at one or two of your competitors, you know, if one out of two or two out of three of your competitors are using webinars in their funnel, well, that's because it works. Okay, so you've got that information there to hand. Okay.